there, keto friends. Do you need more really easy but really flavorful keto dinner recipes? Well, you've come to the right place because today we're making one of my favorite recipes out of easy keto dinners. We are making the one-pan Jamaican jerk chicken and rice. Jerk seasoning, which originates from Jamaica, has a very distinct flavor profile with a lot of interesting spices. The original also includes some sugar and some Scotch bonnet peppers, which are extremely hot and extremely hard to find. For this version, we'll be using some substitutes to make it more keto-friendly and easier to make. So let's start by making our jerk spice rub. Instead of the sugar, I am using granulated swerve, but you can use any sweetener you like. And we're going to put in 1.5 teaspoons. Then we're going to put in plenty of salt. I like to put in about a teaspoon. And some of that unique jerk flavor comes from allspice. So we're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of allspice and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne, and this is going to replace the Scotch bonnets. 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of dried parsley. Then we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, and finally 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. If you feel like you're using your entire spice cupboard, you kind of are. And we'll just whisk those together and we'll set that aside. So I have here 4 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, and we're going to rub the spice rub all over both sides of the chicken. Now I feel it's important to get your hands a little dirty here because the spice rub sticks a little better if you sort of rub it into the skin. So I've got my oven preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And before you get started cooking the chicken, because it likes to spit and spatter, I recommend an apron. So I've got a 10-inch skillet here over medium-high heat, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You could use whatever oil you like. And once your pan and your oil are nice and hot, you're going to add your chicken thighs skin side down. And you're going to let them cook undisturbed for 4 minutes to crisp up the skin. And once they've cooked for about 4 minutes, you're going to flip them all over and cook them for another 4 minutes. They're spitting like crazy at me, but they smell amazing. Okay, our chicken's not going to be cooked through at this point, but we're going to transfer it to a plate and get working on the rice. It's all going to get perfectly cooked through in the oven. So we've got a nice hot pan with oil and chicken grease and some seasoning in here, and we're going to add 1/4 cup of chopped onion. And we're going to cook that another 4 minutes until it's nice and translucent. Now we can add our rice, which is obviously not real rice, but it's cauliflower rice. I have here a 12-ounce bag of frozen cauliflower rice. You can use fresh cauliflower rice, you can use frozen, it really doesn't matter. So just add that into our pan, and we're going to cook it until the cauliflower rice starts to become tender, which is about 4 to 5 minutes. Once your cauliflower rice is nice and tender, you just want to spread it around the bottom of the pan, and you want to put your chicken right on top. Skin side up so that crispy skin stays crisp. And now your chicken and rice is ready for the oven, and it goes in for about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how long it takes the chicken to cook through. I always recommend using an instant read thermometer to test your chicken, and you want it to reach at least 165 degrees. Yummy, you guys. I have just taken the keto jerk chicken and rice out of the oven. It smells amazing, it looks amazing, and I can't wait to dig into it for dinner. For this easy keto chicken recipe and so many more, I hope you'll check out my book, Easy Keto Dinners, or check out my blog, alldayidreamaboutfood.com.